to the kitchen, and today it is our mission to create, drumroll please, apple pie. Here are the ingredients you're going to need to make it. For our pie dough, we will need 2½ cups of flour, 1½ sticks of butter, and 8 tablespoons of ice water. And for our filling, we will need 4 Granny Smith apples, 3/4 of a cup of sugar, 2 tablespoons of flour, half of a teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of cinnamon, 1/4 of a teaspoon of nutmeg, half of a lemon, and an egg, beaten. Once we have all those ingredients, we're going to take a bowl and add our flour and salt, and mix those until fully combined. Add in the cold cubed butter and smush that in the flour, then mix. The mixture will still have some small lumps. That's okay. Then gradually add in more and more of your ice water. You might not need all of the water, but if the dough is too dry, then add more. The dough shouldn't be too sticky. Add the ice water and continue to mix until the dough starts to come together. Then knead your dough together with your hands and turn it out onto a surface. You will want to make it into a ball and cover with the wrap or cover. And we're going to go ahead and refrigerate the dough while we're making our filling. As you probably don't know, you need apples. First, we're going to peel these 4 Granny Smiths and then slice them. The size of your slices will depend on the consistency you want for your pie to have. Very tiny slices will lead to a quite mushy pie, while really big slices will make a pretty roughened, hard to slice pie. So we're going for a nice middle ground with these medium, somewhat small slices that will give our pie an interesting, chunky texture while still being easy to slice and eat. Once your apples are cut in a bowl, you'll want to add your sliced apples, sugar, flour, salt, cinnamon, nutmeg, and lemon juice, which will prevent your apples from browning. Go ahead and mix the filling until all the apples are coated. Set your filling aside while you preheat your oven to 375 degrees Fahrenheit. While that is warming up, we can finish our crust and a lattice. On a floured surface, we're going to cut our refrigerated pie dough in half. One side we'll use for the crust and the other for the lattice. We'll roll out our crust half of the dough until round. Then we'll place our dough on a pie pan and stretch until fully covered. Then we can pour in our apple filling and pat down our pie. Now it's time for our lattice, which is actually quite easier to make than it looks. We're just going to roll out our other half of the dough and cut it into 8 equal strips. Make sure to remove any excess dough here. We'll take these strips and lay them horizontally about ½ inch apart. Then we'll bring down our 2 and 4 strips and add a strip vertically. Then we'll lift up 2 and 4 from the other side and add a second strip vertically. Finally, lift up 1, 3, and 5 and weave 1 more in, and your lattice is done! Go ahead and brush the pie with egg wash and sprinkle some sugar on top. And your unbaked apple pie is done! Set the pie in the preheated oven and bake for 15 minutes to an hour until parts of your crust turn golden brown. Carefully remove your pie from the oven and allow it to cool completely before slicing. And now let's taste our pie. Two thumbs up.